Hello folks, welcome back to Rome Total War, or Total War Rome 2. I always get that confused, I don't know why. Anyways, welcome back. So, for this episode we are going to start our betrayal of the Gaulish barbarians, starting with the Marcomanni here. The reason we're doing that is for our objectives, which involve holding the entirety of the following provinces: Pannonia and Thracia. Now, as you can see here, Pannonia we pretty much almost already have full control of. The only thing is we have to take Aquincum. Bleh. That's not, I'm not going to pronounce that, not at all. We have to take that place. And then we have several more locations here that we'll have to work against. They have a good amount of territory all throughout here, so it's going to be an interesting little fight. The Sassanids that we wanted to take out in the last one, well, or the last stream, well, they're not doing too well over here. As you can see, there's like a big segment of Media, of all people, who have sort of taken control. So yeah, what can you do? Hispania Citerior, which is also based all the way over here, is also helping us out. They've taken pretty much all of the area that would make up sort of a segment of the Eastern Roman Empire. Now, thousands of years later is when they would make this up, but still, you know. So, yeah, we're making progress. We do have our agents over here, so we're still going to be using them to do as much damage as possible. Let's see. Sabotage, incite, unrest. And sabotage failed. Oh, boo. Also, we can boost this guy up. Let's do, cultural conversion. That's always a useful thing. Now, why are they actually increasing in public order? More than likely there's a army over here, and they probably took out the recent start of the uprising, so that's going to be a little bit of a pain, but what can you do? Alright, so looking back over here, let's see, I think they're around here. Yes. So we currently have this army that's building up. They are almost complete. One more turn. Then we have this Vulcania group. Now let's see. So this force is pretty much all infantry. So this force I want to actually make into a cavalry focused group. We have the full complete horse ranch, which allows us to recruit pretty much all of the selection of horse units. So let's take a look and see what they are. I've never really focused too much on the cavalry in the Rome Total War games, so I'm still a little unfamiliar with all of them. I'll probably want to include horse archers. They have a decent range, and they'll be a nice little boost in battle. Now we have this Typhali cavalry, Equites Promoti, Gallic Legionary Cavalry, Equites Scutari, and Gallic Lanciari. I have really no idea the difference between all of these. It looks like most of them have a boost to large. Now we have this Gallic Light Cavalry here, but I don't think I'm going to do any of those. They shouldn't be too much of a boost. Now, one thing I'll note looking through here is this Equites Scutari. They have a lot of upkeep for one, but beyond that they also have a massive melee attack as well as morale and armor. So let's actually bring in some of those as well. And let's see, Sons of the Dragon, these horsemen are swift and deadly. Well, should I recruit some of them as well? I suppose I could probably, well, let's see. Let's do Yeah, I guess we could do some of this Typhali cavalry. It looks like they have a decent attack for the most part. So we'll do 4 segments of those. The Gallic legionaries, I don't think we really need. And then I'm going to finish it off with 3 armored chariots. So it's going to be a few turns before this group is ready. Let's go check on our other forces. Best bet is probably just to do it this way. Alright, so we have the Concordialis Legion. They are located there. Because we don't have any major forces that are probably going to threaten this region, I'm going to actually start them moving over. Let's actually send them probably to Cambodunum, whatever we want to call that place. Alright, then we have the Alpina Legion, who are here along with this other group. Now, the Gothi aren't going to give us too many issues going to war with the Marcomanni, I don't think anyways. So we'll want to reposition these forces to give us a better assault. Well, let's see. We got the Emperor here at Nerona, so we'll probably move him to Sirmium as well. And we can also upgrade his forces a little bit. Might as well move this spy as well. Was she part of that? I think she was. So we'll reintegrate her back with his army. Was checking a little thing on my stream page real quick here. Alright, so yeah, let's upgrade these guys as well. We have plenty of money to do it, so that's not going to be an issue. And we should probably move this veteran guy down over here. So I think overall our force, well, let's see. I suppose one option would be that we could try to cause some public order issues for them. For example, this settlement right now, well, they're doing pretty well with public order, but if I send the right units, I could cause some disruption. The only thing is they have a lot of armies moving about. They're smaller armies, but it's probably still enough to take out any rebellions, so that's probably not going to help with trying to cause public order issues for them. Sirmium here, what do I want to do with you? We have the barracks and the auxiliary camp. We'll continue building up the barracks, I think, just to help out with our defenses. Let's build that, and since that's going to take food, we'll build the delicatessen here. Because this province doesn't actually, it's actually consuming food right now, so we'll do that. And probably the same thing with building that place up. Now, if I was to do this, doesn't look like there's really any incentive for me to build up this town besides further wealth. I already have the max shield maker and blacksmith towns elsewhere, so right now I'm just gonna probably leave that as it is.
Ready for battle. Ready to your duties. Ready for orders. Set up the watch.
And hopefully I have military access with the Gothi here. I'm not getting any warnings about it, so I think I'm good. Alright, I think that is pretty much it for what we can do for this turn. So let's check with the Apollonia Pontica place. They look like they're doing alright. So let's build up another place for food here. increase our food as much as possible, I figure. It's also important to note that we're not technically at war with the Sassanids yet. Even though we have one of our client states at war with them, we're technically not. So, while we are benefiting from doing various actions against them, it's not something that we necessarily need to do. Alright, this province is having a hell of a lot of banditry. So let's see if there's something we can do here to help out. Let's start work on this procurator's villa. Because this place produces a decent amount of food. So you know what? Because of that, I'm going to work on setting up that one place that is good for taking out banditry. Ooh, that is a pretty nice boon from 10 food to 15. Now that is plus 5 squalor. So that'll be 6 total, but I can afford 10 right now. Should I increase glassware with a glassmaker? Tempting, but you know what? I think I will benefit more doing the garrison. Just because having a better place to defend. In case they somehow get all the way down there. I mean, it's possible, certainly. Alright, Apollinaris Legion. I think I'm just going to leave you around here to join up with these forces. So those guys are ready, you're ready. So we should be able to go pretty much all the way in and take them relatively quickly. Do like a blitzkrieg and take Bergium. Then we have Budo Gorus here that does have a full 20 stack, so that could be a bit of an issue. So I might wait a turn or two just to get some of my other forces in position. Emperor dude, where are you at? There you are. So you're almost at Sassia there. Get you into position. If I updated this right away, it does not help garrison, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Few of my armies moving that were already set. Hopefully they don't. They move as I want them to.
These people need death. They would welcome it at your hands.
Well, they might need death, but it's something that you seem to be taking care of pretty well, so I'll just let you take care of it, Gothy.
A simple tribute is all that is expected and needed. Then all can be fair words between us.
So they want a non-aggression pact. They are... Let's see, they have 2 little things there. But they're demanding payment, so I don't think so. They always want to try that. Only because I have a whole bunch of money. But I don't agree with that. Not at all. Alright, you continue moving forward. Same with this army. We'll bring the Emperor into Sissia there. And let's take a look at how our forces are doing. So the cavalry force is almost ready to go. We'll move these guys a little bit closer and them a little bit closer. Alright, so if we are going to be going to war, we want to do this a little bit more properly. Only because it could hurt our relations with the other forces. So let's go to Marcomanni here.
A flapping
And we
tongue
will
that speaks
cancel
without wisdom is
the
not
defensive
welcome.
alliance with
Be
that.
like a spear.
Yes. Alright.
Strength and courage in friends is not easily replaced.
Now,
but we hear your words.
it says declaring war while having treaties or shortly after breaking them is considered an act of treachery and is condemned by all factions. So we're going to wait a moment and then we will move to attack. So hopefully it won't take too many turns. I want to say 3, but it could be as many as 10 turns that you have to wait before actually doing that. I can't recall off the top of my head. What do we want to do here? That's culture, civil administration. Let's see. We're doing that already. Spread corruption, spread cultural tension. Let's do the thing that helps with cultural conversion, I think. So probably best bet is that one, yes. Alright, let's end the turn. And then after that, we should... Well, we can at least check and see if it'll allow us in one turn. Again, I don't think it will. And yeah, right now I think I'm just going to focus on the objectives. Plague. Oh. So you are having a plague right now, Mr. Dude there. Alright, well let's do that to help with banditry. Squalor. Is it because I had too much squalor there, or did you have an event that showed up? We have 4 squalor, 2 squalor, 3 squalor. It could be because I had an event show up. In which case, I will just work on that right now. Get a little boost there. Let's help out with this as well. So, we'll do that. And let's see, 2,400, but minus 4 food. But that's giving us plus 3 food, so we should theoretically be alright. Hopefully. Alright, let's just check for the moment. Well, let's see. If I was to try and do this, well, that's really not going to work too well.
How can I serve Rome? You have to
So
eat
after
up my
one
people.
turn,
Do
yes,
not
it
waste
will
well.
not allow me to do it. At least not without repercussions. So we are going to wait on that. The good news, though, is that we have some of my forces getting closer to position. The Emperor is there. These guys can move there. And these guys, I'll start having them move up as well. A Quincom. I'd like to attack. The only thing that I have to be careful about is the Gothi are pretty close. So you know what? I'm going to move the Emperor and then this army eventually to the border here. I might sacrifice Siscia, but I'll be able to take Aquinicum, however you pronounce this place. The last place I need for Pannonia. I'll be able to take that in like one turn, without the Gothi potentially taking it when they join my war, so that's my biggest concern right now. Alright, so we're just gonna end the turn, since we're pretty much still just getting forces into position and waiting for the diplomacy penalty potential to go down. Now, it would be interesting if the Marcomanni actually decided to attack me before I move against them, which is a possibility. Let's see. They currently view us with a -69, mostly because of broken treaties with Marcomanni. We are still trading with them.
Speak quickly and well. Speak
So you know what?
slowly, and I may feed your tongue
Let's
to
see.
the
They're
dogs.
importing pretty much everything, and they're only producing those things. So you know what? I'm gonna end them as well. Go after them economically as well, because I'm still doing pretty good on my income and that sort of thing. So nothing for me to worry about.
Hunger for battle.
Our group of cavalry here are ready to go, so we'll move them up.
Our advance has been halted. Ready for battle. Get to it, men.
The only bad thing about Rome 2 versus, say, Warhammer is the lack of
Commander,
being able to defend your settlements, especially your smaller settlements.
finding shelter.
So even though you'll still have the settlements, they are pretty much prone to attack from any which way, so things can potentially go very bad. Alright, so we'll work on this delicatessen. That'll help with food, because we're taking up a lot of food here. And eventually we'll do something about the banditry. At least for this province, it's not too bad, because we currently have the armies and characters and all that here. Now, one thing I will say is, I do wonder if you're actually kind of meant to raise forces and then just have like a general in a particular area to like help out that area. Just for the hell of it, let's take a look at what we currently have. We have that guy is with +1 authority, morale. Now that one does food per province as well as growth. So that guy could actually be a good person to place somewhere, especially in a smaller growing province. Let's take a look and see what we have. Well, it could just be that we are pretty much in the later portion of the game. But as far as I can tell, looking at my available provinces and that sort of thing, they've pretty much grown up to their maximum. Nerona here, what do I want to do with you? You've done the cohort barracks. Let's see, you are kinda close to Gothy and that sort of thing. But you're also close to Rome, right? No, you're on the other side of Rome. Alright, so we'll build this and let's see. I suppose I could do that sailor's quarters. I don't have one of those buildings yet. I don't know if that positive is only for ships built in this area. I have no idea. I'll start it, see if I notice. If not, oh well.
Ready for orders.
Alright, so we are 1, 2, or not 1, but at least 2 turns in. Let's see if we can finally go to war with these guys. Still not yet. So let's... Oh wait. I still had one little thing with the Macromani. Is that military access?
Are you brave
Yes.
or foolish, or just
Let's
mad? Well, speak.
cancel military access as well. We'll just go all the way. We're at negative 145. So it could entirely be possible that at this point, you know, we could almost make them angry enough to go to war with us.
Ready for battle.
Research complete. Restored Imperial Navalia. And another upgrade for a couple of our general dudes. Alright. Or our heroes or whatever. So what do we want to do here? This provides various little things for sanitation and that sort of thing. Wealth from culture. Chieftains. Oh. I don't really need that. I think I am going to do... Let's see, that's wealth, wealth, and tax rates. Well, you know what? I'm going to start with that. So I can do the level 4 cities, which should be useful, I would imagine. Move you up there. Let's check and see if we can declare war on these guys yet.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey.
Alright, so it is actually saying... So I have 9 turns remaining before I can declare war. And I wonder if actually, now that it's actually showing turns remaining, if having that military access treaty prevented me from declaring war, like, entirely. So, alright, so we know that it's, I guess, 10 turns from when you end a treaty. Also, since I'm gonna do a guy just for acting as a governor, you know what, we'll do it with this guy. So we'll do Gallic Imperial Bodyguard, put him in Rome, upgrade his stuff, and then we're just gonna leave him there. And then do various things that help build up the province. Okay, so we have 9 turns that we have to get through before we can finally declare war against these guys. Also, side note, in the last episode, we noticed that the British Confederation guys over here were taking attrition. Well, they're not taking attrition anymore, so good for them. Alright, Stanwick here. Let's see. Well, let's do that. Banditry is at negative 20, but it's still 21 total. I think best bet is probably to build another anti-banditry place there as well. Just go completely against banditry for that whole area. Alright, other dude who leveled up. You, I am going to... What do I want to give you? That adventuring doesn't really give much in the way of useful stuff. Let's boost slaughter. If I have to kill any enemy units, that would be useful. Alright, so since we've done the one thing that helps with fleets, let's go over here and start work on the Portus Classis. Ooh, look at that banditry, 51. Bleh. Alright, so let's see if we can't do something for that as well. And hopefully if we boost our ability to fight banditry there, we'll eventually get more food being exported. I'm still kind of iffy on how that mechanic works, but I think I'm making some progress on figuring it out. Your loyal subject has been wounded in single combat with an enemy champion. Although his injuries are not fatal, they do need time to heal. So that was all the way over here, and it was by this guy. So let's see if we can respond to this here. We can poison him, concealed blade, or solicit traitor. Well, concealed blade looks like the best bet. Is it gonna work? Enemy wounded. Well, it was something.
How can I help?
And let's just see if we can get this guy taken care of. A positive outcome, 84%. So, with any luck. And we took out the little dignitary. Good. Well, that guy recovered pretty quickly for someone who was just taken out. But hey, what can you do? Alright, so we're gonna move this lady, have her head back over here. For the moment, what to do with this guy? I think I'll start to move him. Well, do I want to? I could try to go against Nicomedia themselves, but it's probably not going to work. So let's just start to move him over here as well.
Come, let me hear your talk. I warn you, I have no
7 more turns before we can take out those guys. Bleh. Let's see, how are things looking down here with Egypt? It looks like Egypt's actually reestablished itself. I think for a period it was actually taking some damage from Hispania Citerior, I think. Let's see. Egypt doesn't like me, and they are at war with Hispania Citerior. So, yeah, interesting. Unless I was just looking at the wrong part of the map, which is possible as well.
As friends of our people.
So Macromani wanted a non-aggression pact. Margiani. I have no idea who they are or where they are. So that's just not going to work. And why are they declaring war on, like, everyone? I mean, I know they're expansionists, but still.
The spirits have noticed that our treasure stores are wanting. Can you help with this small matter?
Now, if there was a place that was actually at war with the Macromani at the moment, that would give me an opportunity to try and go against them. Unfortunately, there's no one who are at war with them, so that's not going to work very well. I suppose one potential opportunity would be to go against this Francie up here. But that doesn't go towards my overall goals, so I'm just going to wait on it. This province here. Okay, so we can start with this Vigiles Urbani. Hopefully do some damage against this darn banditry stuff going on. Theoretically, I think we might be getting closer towards the end of this Let's Play. I don't know, I just don't know what to do, I guess, for my overall plan. I mean, I've taken Rome. I've wiped out the remains of the actual Rome faction. I don't think Palmyra is still around. And the Sassanids, even though they're a larger force, they're really not doing anything. But I don't know. It depends. If something interesting pops up, you know, I might continue it. But I guess that's the thing about the Total War games is, you know, sometimes you have to make your own objectives. Alright. So this is the primary. We have the bonus objectives, which is completely finished with that. Reinstated Comitatin... whatever that is. That thing. Reinstated Republic. What is that thing even? It's probably one of these. But I have no idea what it is. Yeah, I have no idea what that other objective is supposed to be. Researched following technology. Reinstated competences system, whatever. Because I looked through it just now and I just couldn't find anywhere where that technology was. Hello there, Harbesque1 on Twitch. Nothing too much so far, you know, it's actually been a little bit slow of a stream so far. I'm waiting to get my diplomatic penalty down, though it's supposed to be 10 turns before you end, or after you've ended treaties with a group. Because oh lovely, more plagues. Because I used to be at war, or defensive ally with the Macromani or Marcomani here, who take this section here. But one of my primary objectives is having this province, or this region of this province. So to do that, I have to, well, go to war with them. So I've ended my defensive alliance with them. Now I just actually have to get things going and take it over. Yeah, this is actually the first time that I've ever really gotten into a Rome Total War game. Like, you know, I've done plenty of Warhammer 2. I've done a lot of Medieval 2. But Rome, I don't know. It's just never really caught my attention. I generally start a game, play it for a little bit, and then just like end it. Just like, I don't know. Not sure where to go with it, I guess. Generally, I'd start with Egypt because I just love Egypt. But, yeah, I don't know. Egypt is kind of lacking too in Rome too. Because they have some units, but I guess it doesn't feel really good. Like they have really good units. At least not at the start of the game. Alright, how many more turns do we have to wait here? Because I might just say screw it and go to war.
Welcome. Speak.
3 more turns, okay. I thought we were at 5 more turns. If it's 3 more turns, I'll just wait. So, let's get some of my dignitary... I have a dignitary guy here, right? Yes. So you start with the corruption. It's not doing anything here. Grr. Also, Sisca is having its lovely squalor stuff going on, which I don't know why. Because there's no, there's nothing here that contributes to squalor.
At your service, swift and silent as a shadow. My work is done.
Alright, let's end the turn. Oh, someone leveled up. So this lady here leveled up. Alright, it's probably the last little bit that I'll be able to do for her. We can commit arson, manipulation, increase campaign movement, poison provisions, or increase critical success chance. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that so she can do better at causing some damage. Oh, I don't know if it's the right choice, but we'll see.
Glory to Rome.
Rome knows that wealth. Rome has much respect for your might. Will you justify our admiration and act in this instance?
So Galatia is somewhere here? I guess they have that little area here. No wait, that says Bactria. That's Galatia. Okay, so they have like one province, but no desire to join that war. Research complete. Alright, a couple more things. So let's see if we can find out what this little thing is that they wanted me to research. We have send gifts, glorify that. Agricultural investments, which is a big boost to agriculture. Governance. Prosecute, reinstituted republic. I still don't know what this secondary objective is. I wish it had a link to it, but it doesn't. Research the following technology. Reinstated whatever system. From the description, it kind of sounded like it's a military thing. But... oh, there it is. Okay. So I found it. Okay. Well, let's start with that. And my spy is ready to go. Let's have her go in and incite some unrest there. See you later, Harbesk. Alright, so that did a good amount of damage to their public order. Now, it might get them to draw some troops over there, but, well, I think we'll be ready for it, I hope.
Commander. At your command. Your next command.
Oh, I need 50% to do an ambush here. Okay. I was thinking it's like Warhammer and you can do it with just a smaller amount. I guess not. Alright, so I can at least get it set up with some of these forces. So this force that has lots of cavalry, I'm going to set them up into ambush stance. Have them be ready to go if I need it.
How can I serve?
Let's have you take out this guy again.
I will see it done by any means.
And this time it looks like he was fully assassinated. Nice. Oh, I should have known it was going to do that. Okay. So, you are good with slaughter. Assassination, single combat. Is it single combat or is it slaughter? Slaughter is the thing that you do. Yes. Okay. Now let's end the turn, and then I think we'll have one more turn remaining before we're able to finally head in and take him out.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, rat infestation, as always, do the rat catchers. Alright, let's take a look. I think it is one more turn, correct? Before we can declare war. Yes. And then after that, we'll be ready to go. But until then, let's continue working against their public order.
It is done. I am unstoppable. How may I serve you? How can I be of assistance?
So she's currently a 6-star spy. I'm just wondering what other things I should invest in with her. Alright, you still want me to join that war against the Horde. Horde of the Steppes. Well, they have some forces over there, but they're not too powerful, so nah.
Our warriors think.
Alright, let's continue working on whatever is going to lead up to that. So it should be that next. Alright, so no point in continuing to do things against public order. Declare war, call your allies to help. Actually, don't call my allies to help. I forgot you can choose not to bring them in. So we should be good. And it looks like you can pretty much take him out in one little vaunt. You know what? We'll assault. We should do good.
Legionary! Ready and waiting. Orders? Ready! Warriors eager for blood! Skirmishers! All right! Slingers! Chariots! By your command. Anyone who breaks formation will be punished. Return to your positions. Axe warriors. Axe warriors. Chariots! Stay in formation.
Alright, we're all set to go. Let's move on this settlement. I know they had some guys with little wolf outfits or whatever, but I don't think they're going to be enough to save them here.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Alright, and we have found them. They have Germanic hurlers and some swordsmen, but it's not going to be enough.
We hunger for blood and battle! Food and waiting! Chariots! Quick march! We'll kill them all! Chariots! Obliterate them! Axe, warrior! Orders! Axes! Chariots! Axes! Chariots! Axes! Kill! Kill!
So far, too, their forces have just completely fallen apart.
Chariots! Ready for orders! Warriors! Chariots! By your command! Understood! Scrappers ready!
I have to say, I'm actually rather impressed with this group of auxiliary axe warriors. They seem to be doing pretty good for probably mid-tier infantry unit.
Chariots! Roar! Kill! 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 Ready! Blooded! Axe warriors!
And that is the end of the battle. So, overall, went relatively well as we expected. And the good thing about not auto-resolving it is our Emperor is still in full shape. Given that this is a potentially, oh yeah, it does have a Germanic place in it, so we're just gonna raise it. It's gonna hurt public order. Actually, it's not even gonna hurt public order. That's surprising. Alright, I think I'm going to build one place to help with the banditry here. Continue to build that up, right? Yeah. And then what else do we want to build here? Well, since that's doing that, we'll build a food place as well. It's going to be open to attack, so it's not going to have any military defensive place, but that shouldn't be an issue for too long.
Ready for battle. Surprise will be our advantage. At your command. At once. Ready for orders.
Alright, they have the fires of Suna here.
Ready for battle.
Interesting.
We take
Let's bring our forces in.
Rome.
And
Besieging settlement.
they are in range. We'll encircle, bring this group forward a bit, so we're ready to go. And now we can attack. Alright, we don't want to do fog, so we'll wait it out. Still fog. Okay, good. Dry. Start deployment.
Field artillery ready.
Also interesting, I didn't know that these polybolos were fixed artillery, but, you know, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, I don't think.
Ready for battle. Ready.
You know what, I might just start the battle exactly like this. I think I'm going to change out the location of some of these units, though. Put that like that, and that like that. Okay.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Warriors, your orders. Eager for blood. Warriors, eager for blood. Awaiting your word. Germans are large.
Alright, so we are going to move these hunters forward. And we'll do the same with this force as well.
As clever as dung. They need killing. On me. Hunters! Neatest! Heavy on a guard! Siege artillery awaiting orders.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Ready for battle! Loose!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Aye! Forward! Commander! Legionaries! Battle! Ready! Yours to command! Hunters! Now!
Also, I might have misjudged them. I didn't think they'd have any cavalry here, but it looks like they have quite a few.
Run! Curse you! Warriors eager for blood! Commander! At speed! At your service!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Hunters! Ready and waiting. Your orders? Double time! Orders? Ready! Yours to command!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Advance at speed! Ballista! At speed! Advance at speed! Legionary!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
At the double! Orders? Quick march! Ready! Irena! Polybos! Take aim! Ready for orders!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Melee infantry ready! Brave Romans to a man! To advance! At your service! We hunger for blood and battle!
Our general is under attack.
Field artillery awaiting orders! Commander! Fire! At the double! Advance at speed! At speed! Heavy on a guard! Polybos!
The battle is turning in our favor.
onager! At speed!
The men are wavering.
Swords! Heavy onager! Break double time! Polymos! We await your command! Warriors! Heavy onager! Withdraw!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Ready! Engage! A charge! Swords! Hunters!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Sons of Mars! Victory! Hunters! Legionaries!
Hello there, idiot 212.
Our men flee the field of
Appreciate
battle.
it, even if
Shameful display.
things aren't going as well as I would hope in this battle. I mean, we're still gonna win it, but it's just that I may have sort of set units up a little off.
Hunters! Ready for battle! Move it! At your service! Your orders! Ready and waiting! Stay in formation! Brave Romans to a man! Return to your positions! Polymos! Legionaries! Warriors! Eager for Romans ready for duty!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Hunters! Fire on
Well, that group of archers almost got a little in trouble.
now!
And Germanic pikes, uh-oh.
Hack them down! We'll kill them all! Yes! Melee infantry at your command! Break advance! Your orders! Advance! Hurrah! Come by your command! Engage! Ready! Forward! Germanic warriors! Run! Curse you!
Well, we found their other general, so once we take him out, we should be good.
Sons of Mars! Hunters! Melee infantry ready!
And I think they're almost about to break. Let's do a little war cry stuff to get them, and there it is. Alright, so I don't think we lost any units. We almost lost our Onager, though. Alright, they are still alive, so that's good. Let's raise this province, just like before, and start to bring it over to the Latin side. Alright, so convert it to that. We'll set up a consecrated ground there, and let's see. We have a lot of banditry here. But let's see. And that's going to help with industry. Or that is industry. And it does help with industry. So let's do some mining, I guess. You might be the only one watching right now. I did have someone watching on Twitch earlier, but then they vamoosed over to bed, probably, or something like that. What can you do? It's late. And I think that's it for what I can do for this turn. So we'll end it, and then we'll continue our little blitzkrieg into their area. We can take Norea next to give us another province. Well, once I upgrade these legions and that sort of thing. Alright, so you... I'm not really looking to do ambushes with his army. What else do we have available here? For all units other than Romans... For all units against other Roman states? Oh, okay. No, we don't want that. Heavy infantry units? You know what, we'll do that. Do I have any heavy infantry units? I think so. I think cohorts are considered heavy infantry. I don't know how you figure it out, but it's my guess. Okay. So you put it over that thing. Heavy, okay. So a lot of heavy units. Alright, so for this general guy, I should probably give him something to help out his army. Morale, evading, charge bonus. Look at all of these guys. Well, let's do armor, I guess. Alright, so what else do I want to do for this guy? Probably melee attack. That's for his group itself. Battle, melee attack skill. For infantry, we'll do that. Alright, now we can end the turn. Now, the only thing about declaring war against another state is it might give a chance to change things up diplomatically. So they might end up forming a military or defensive alliance with France. Let's see. Oh, this guy. Okay. Darn Hitilda. Let's see. Where to go next from here? Well, let's bring you over here. See if we can't... Oh, you can't go any further. And what was that? Military subversion. Assault patrol. Ooh, she did some damage there. Or was that damage already there? One of the two. Oh, she attacked this army. I can tell because this guy. Because that army didn't get involved with any of the fighting. And of course, they already have other agents showing up. So let's take out... Ooh, solicit traitor. Let's try that. Enemy wounded. Alright, let's get them moving on. And then we have these guys, which I forgot that I left them kind of behind a little.
My wits and words are... I should have worn different sandals. I could do more. A little gold buys many friends.
How can I serve Rome? We hunger for battle. We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Alright, given the damage to my onagers here, I might just hold a moment before I send them further in. Just because I don't want things to go too badly. And potentially lose some siege equipment when I wouldn't normally. So let's take a look. Continue building that up to fight the banditry. Let's see. So that guy's there, but that really doesn't do much for banditry. I thought I was going to do something else, but apparently not. Oh, Stanwyck, that's up here. That's what I was going to do. See, I knew there was something I wanted to do otherwise. Alright, we'll end the turn. And then maybe in the next one we can take Nerea there. Although I won't be able to do it with the Emperor's army because he doesn't have siege equipment, so I'll have to move that other army that's right here forward. Thanks for watching, Idiot212. See you later. Enemy wounded, and an enemy agent was caught acting against your interests. They were wounded, trying to escape. So that was over here. Well, it's a good sign that they were wounded there. Alright, go into a regular stance. Keep moving forward. We could just start a siege right away. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. And they are close enough. We could actually auto-resolve it. He'll take damage from it though, so maybe I'll just wait. Or actually, maybe I'll attack after all. Let's do some rams and some siege towers. Continue the siege.
Power before Rome. We hunger for battle.
The onager is still gradually replenishing, but it will still be another several turns. In the meantime, let's see if we can't slaughter this little lady over here. Alright, another one out.
At your command. Commander, on the move. Commander.
Alright, given that that area is pretty safe, you know what? I'm going to move this force up as well. And we'll go in with these two forces while this one works to repair whatever damage it took. Another reason to move in with multiple forces there, I guess. Alright, you guys, I'm just going to leave you there for the moment, at least until we can take Nerea. Well, I am also here. Well, let's see, we have banditry still going. And this province is actually consuming food. Will it be good with squalor? Another 2. Yeah, it should be alright. Now if I increase this, it'll hurt, but I have no reason to really do that, so let's just end the turn right. Oh wait, I have this person. Let's have her take out this one. Concealed blade. And another witch taken out.
It is done. My skill, I serve only Rome.
Oh, I didn't even notice that that is part of the same province as this. Okay, interesting. Also, since we just took that place, so we have Panoia, Illyrio, whatever, Thracia is the only place left, and that's pretty much all taken by the Gothi. So that is going to be a pain. But let's move to do as much damage as we can.
Consult your ancestors, but you will see the merit in the offer I bring from my people.
Well, interesting. They are offering 2,700 gold, peace treaty, and they are willing to become my client state. So, you know what? Since we have taken the province that we actually needed to take, I think I'm going to accept it. So, we'll do that. Ends this whole war. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't take Norea, though. In hindsight, I probably should have moved to take that. But I've gained a client state, so it'll probably help my overall goals. And the Bury have ended that. Lovely. Alright, so if the Bury are ending their little thing with us, maybe we can go against them. So you head up there and take her with you. Forces here, we'll move you guys over. And can probably have you go up there. Alright, these forces, what to do with you? Well, let's actually get you into position for eventually moving against the Gothi here. So we'll get you started heading over there. It's going to be several turns, but you'll at least be ready for it. Also, just looking to see what they think of me right now. It's 335.
Welcome.
Will they take a trade agreement? No. Oh well. They'll probably still offer me offer to do trade agreements and still benefit from it anyways. Even if they hate me. Because they hated me by a nice little bit before too. Also, I can do another provincial edict. Did my Imperium go up? I would have guessed so. Let's see. Summary. Imperium. Okay, I think it did. Because I don't remember it being like -10 loyalty. Oh, can't I view that through? Oh, no event messages there. But I'm guessing my Imperium went up, maybe by taking some client states. Either way, it's going to present some issues. Plus 30% public order penalties due to local presence of foreign cultures. So that means places like Bergium here could have some public order issues. Yeah, -11 cultural differences, so we gotta try and get things going with our Latin influence, so Shrine of Jupiter, get started on that. I think since I have another one available, I'll go to Gallia here and add in the tax harvesting. That should help out pretty well. Alright, so I have one last little bit that I can do for this guy before he is complete. So, let's see. I've maxed that out. So you know what? We'll boost this so that he can do more slaughter and that sort of stuff against enemy agents if they show up. Alright, so let's end it. You know what? Let's get started on getting everything ready to go against the Gothai here as well. Because they already kind of start to hate us. So let's cancel alliance, yes. And cancel military access. Now if I was...
Trouble me, but we will do as you ask. Our warriors will go another way.
Cancel trade?
Our traders will look elsewhere for wealth.
And end it. So to declare war, you have to end all alliances and wait 10 turns, even trade agreements. The trade agreements seem weird, but I guess I understand it. But yeah, so you have to end all of those and wait 10 turns. So we'll get started on that, and then once 10 turns are over with, we'll move in. The only thing now is that because our Imperium grew, we have to be careful. Oh no! Who died? Or who was wounded, at least. That will do power. Oh, our diplomat dude. Well, fudge. Wounded by a brutal attack by an enemy spy. Well, it looks like we're going to have to be doing some spy against spy stuff then.
I will give them passage. Just a wound.
Your agent has been wounded in action. Oh. And this guy is only like level 2. Really? Arg. Alright, so it looks like the Buri only have one little area up there. You know what? Let's see. So these guys are ready to go. Let's move up here. Go through their territory. They're our client state, so they shouldn't... Well, they just don't matter, so... I am going to have to be careful though, because even though they're client states, the wonderful thing about Total War diplomacy, if it's like Warhammer, is they may decide, oh, we don't want to be a client state anymore and declare war on us as soon as we go to war against the Gothai, so things could potentially change on us. Alright, let's do this reinstated whatever system. Where did our little guys go? You guys. So we are heading towards Grenev there. So keep heading up. Oh, maybe went a little far.
Making my way. For Rome, I would journey to the ends of the earth.
Also, we can build up this garrison herbs now. So you know what? Let's do that. It's going to be 5 squalor versus the 3 squalor. So only 2 extra, but we should be able to handle it fine. Also, let's take a look at our potential dignitaries here. If we have someone that can help with cultural conversion, which is this guy, we're going to bring him in. And that way we can help with this place heading towards our way of thinking. If we're lucky, we'll influence these other areas to, you know, go to war and decide to become like part of our whole territory, but we'll see.
Can I aid you further? Ready for battle. Commander.
Apollonia Pontica. Let's see. I should probably build you up a little bit. Since, let's do the Shrine of Jupiter. That should be a nice little build-up.
My lord's offer is simple. Trade.
Again, we're not looking to do trade with the Gothi anymore because, well, I'm planning to attack them. Poor Gothi.
The Senate feels that an attack here would be of great mutual benefit. Could you arrange such an
Where are these guys finding all these enemies out here? I really want to know. Also, I noticed that Hispania Citerior is not liking us anymore, so that's not a good sign. I have to be careful about that. I guess it's the probably the diplomatic penalties from having our Imperium being so much larger now.
What do you wish of me?
And my little dignitary guy is wounded again. So we could do power. Let's see, plus 15 loyalty for all political parties. Religious festivities. Let's do religious festivities, I think. Also, because our Imperium did go up, let's look at our political situation. 10, so the proletary collegium has the most dislike for us. Let's spend some money and secure their loyalty. Negotiations were a success, and you can sleep safely, at least for a while. So, I think with being an empire, the chance for a party to succeed, nothing. If we were a republic, we'd probably have some issues, but for the moment, we're good.
No further orders. Life is fleeting.
Bro, please make Spartan speech. Spartan speech? I'm confused.
As a shadow.
We hunger for battle.
Ready for battle! At once! You have
Hello there, Sangletanen.
Commander. You have further orders?
Salve! How can I help?
Alright, so that guy I'm just gonna leave there. Let's move you over here as well. And get you all set up. See if you can't help with some of our stuff. Well, they're taking -4 even with, oh, well, that's only one guy in there, so he's not gonna help with military presence. Never mind then. Spartan versus Roman. Please, bro, please. Well, unfortunately we can't do Spartan versus Roman here, because in the Empire Divided campaign, Sparta's already sort of part of Rome in one way or another. So I actually took them in a previous stream. Where are they at? Here's Sparta. So probably 2 or 3 streams ago, I took Sparta from... Who did I take it from? I took it from somebody. But yeah, no actual Sparta in this timeline, since we're 281 AD right now. Which also brings up an interesting point. How old is our guy right now? He is only 51. Okay, so he's not too old. I thought he'd be older.
Ready for orders. At once. We hunger for... On the move.
And hopefully in the next turn we can move against these Bury guys, take them out, and then head on down to give a little surprise for these guys. Also, who... Let's see, Grinnev. Is this like a one province location here or something? I'm confused. Oh no, it's part of the Lugi province. Okay. Publius Sextius. Let's see what we can do for you. Alright, so spread cultural tension, cultural conversion, assassination stuff. Let's see. What's a good thing for you to have? You know what? We'll make you a conspirator. Boost that. Also, I just realized probably taking that location, Benevetium there, would be pretty beneficial to me. But I'm not looking to go to war with the Mori right now. It's not part of my plan. Alright. Let's go see if we can't take out this one here. 72%. I think we can do it. Did she do it? Did she do it? Opportune failure. They were able to recoup the cost of their attempt. Okay. And they increased in rank. Alright, so it looks like she's best with a concealed blade, so I think that's what we're going to do. Unless I focused on... Well, I can do the poison right now, so you know what? Maybe that's what we'll do instead. Poison. I heard that Spartans are very fierce warriors. They show more skin than other units, right? A good question. You know what? I am not sure if they do or not. Maybe? I actually haven't played the Spartans at all in Rome 2. I think it's just because, I don't know, haven't had the opportunity, or... Well, I've only recently gotten some of the other culture packs, and the Greek culture pack was one of those.
Give us your gold.
Sure. So yeah, I do actually have the Spartan cultural pack now to play them in the regular grand campaign of Rome 2, but I haven't checked them out yet. One of these days. And another wounding. Missing taxes. Oh, go away, bandits. Go away. Alright. And some more level ups. Ships at the port. Do I allow the trade? Allow them to stay? Well, let them trade. It's probably going to cause another plague, but whatever.
Ready for battle. Advance. Ready for orders.
Alright, one more turn, it'll be spring, and we'll be able to move against these guys with relative impunity. Let's take a look at down here, see how things are looking.
At once. Ready for battle. Make haste, men.
If I wanted to go to war with them right now, ooh, the Roman pretenders are looking a little iffy as well. And the Mori are looking iffy. There's a lot of people looking iffy right now. At least Hispania Citerior is doing a little better.
Welcome. Speak.
I need 5 more turns before I can go to war with them. But I should be able to go to war with Bury and not cause that diplomatic issue, right?
I am sure you have many pleasantries for me, but please don't bother. Talk of meat.
Nope, apparently that's going to be part of it too. Well, fudge.
At your command.
At least my forces are considered to be in friendly territory, so they're not having any issues there.
Ready for battle.
I wonder if I could recruit mercenary units from Sparta, though. I suppose that's a possibility. Since I have a decent amount of money, let's try that, actually. Raise forces. Do I do the morale? Yeah, let's do the morale for all units. So raise army, we'll do Gallic Imperial Bodyguard, put him in there. If I looked at the mercenaries, I can do mercenary swordsmen, spear, infantry, Cretan archers. So nothing really too special as far as Spartan specific units go. Peace negotiated between the Marcomanni and Hispania Citerior. Well, I would hope so. And of course, the exotic animals are providing squalor. But I get plus 100 wealth from commerce.
We hunger for battle. Advance. Ready for orders. At your command.
Alright, Sirmium there is going to be like my hedge against most of their forces. Of course, if they sent forces through the forest here, Nerona might be screwed. Thessalonica too could be attacked. So let's build up them as well. 5 squalor. I think I can handle it. Looks like I can handle it. Alright, let's end the turn, and then I think we'll have 2 more turns after this one, until we're able to finally declare war, go all out, take them out. Alright, what of your things? Show of force, assassination, manipulation, rally slaves. Let's see, that is guerrilla action. So anything that helps guerrilla action, or is he pretty much... It doesn't look like it. Manipulation. So yeah, unfortunately he doesn't have anything that helps his guerrilla action, which is kind of disappointing.
Service to Rome.
Alright, a non-aggression pact from the Rugi over there. I don't have much desire for it, but you know what, I'll take it. Alright, agent hindered. The enemy failed to coerce your agent into betraying you. Their threats were worthless, but your agent's work has been hindered. Whatever that means. I would assume that he was stopped from doing that, I guess. Alright, let's see. Can we declare war on the Bury now without that 2 more turns? Well, fudge. How are our forces looking?
Ready for battle.
They look ready as ever to go up against those guys. What is he anyways? Doesn't say what kind of unit he has. Oh well. Alright, our forces here are ready to go. They'll be able to take Zarmagetsu, whatever you want to call that place. They'll be able to take it, so let's continue building up the Shrine of Jupiter and that field as well. Alright, so once the war starts, I'll probably be able to take these forces down to Nissos. Take that relatively quickly. Odessos, that could potentially be an issue. We'll see. The Marcomanni are moving a lot of units through my territory. I don't feel good about it, but hopefully it won't be an issue. Assassinated! Oh no! They killed the dude that was hanging out over here. Oh. Recruit agent. I can't recruit him. Fudge. I was gonna recruit another spy, but yeah, I guess not. Alright. I'm taking out this dignitary as retaliation.
I will give them passage.
Well, wounded her at least. Alright, so one more turn, then I can finally declare war. Then we can go cause some mayhem of our own. I'm thinking of changing up this auxiliary camp. Let's actually change it over. We'll do a turn it into something to boost up our infantry here.
The love of gold can stir evil.
No non-aggression pact for you.
An attack would be prudent. What say your generals? Are they courageous?
No. Call my generals fearful or whatever, I don't care.
I am sure that you will agree with Roman wisdom.
Rome?
See the absolute
Where did they come
necessity
from?
for an attack here.
Owner, Egypt? Somehow Rome came back. I thought I wiped them out. Oh, hell. Well, let's see. Lusitania. They are one of my client states. Well, we'll see. And you...
Profit from this war.
No, I don't want to join that war. Well, I guess Rome was not fully taken out. Or they somehow came back or something. I don't know. It's a possibility. It could be because that location in Africa is held by Rome, that a rebellion popped up and caused them to fully come back. Alright, Sirmium here. Let's see. Was I gonna do banditry stuff? Or was it... Oh no. I was gonna do, not the workshop, the practice field, yes. Next, we are going to take out these guys. They are joined by the Gothai against us. We'll just completely wipe them out. Yeah, bro, can I get your what's number, please? What? I'm so confused. I don't know. Singletonin, I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you talking about... I have no idea.
Ready for orders. We hunger for besieging settlement. We take this settlement for Rome. Commander, advance for death and honor.
All right, time to take this place. Do we end it all in one big battle? I think we could. How are things looking? I think we'll be good. So let's assault it. Oh, WhatsApp. I don't have WhatsApp. Unfortunately, I'm kinda like... Oh. I hate to say this, but I'm actually a little old. And... I don't know. I never got into WhatsApp. My friend in Brazil, I think, has used it. But... Wait... Rain. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, well. You take longer to recover from fatigue when idle. We'll do rain. I think we'll strike from here and head on over there, because that's probably the closest location that I can get to with my forces. I am kids, bro, 15 years old. Can we be friends? Well, sure we can be friends. I just don't have WhatsApp.
Chariots! Grouped and awaiting orders! Battle group awaiting orders! By your command. Swift melee cavalry.
Alright, this force is ready. Let's start the battle and then bring in our reinforcements. And then we can go from there.
We face Germans here. I am sorry, men, for I'd hoped to give you better sport than these bearded lunatics. Still,
You are from India. I am from the US. Nothing too special. Also, I see that Rome 2 follows the tradition of Hollywood and having the accents of their Roman soldiers be a little British. And I see they're already starting to poke their heads out from the village. Lovely. U.S. Marine? Well, I'm not a U.S. Marine. Military is not my life. But, yeah, you know, I like to be in the U.S. I won't knock it. Our president is something else, but what can you do?
command.
Alright, let's speed it up while our reinforcements come in. We have 60 minutes to win this battle, so I think we'll be alright.
The enemy! Your orders? Chariots!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
By your command! Chariots! At your service!
Alright. I think it's time to bring our forces in. Get them ready to go.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Ready for order. Take aim! Yours to command. Advance! Legionaries!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Ex-warriors! Warriors eager for blood! Get ready! Axes! Fearless warriors! Spears! Move it! Veteran spears! Will charge! Warriors eat orders! Legionaries!
Our general is under attack.
Troops and awaiting orders!
We await your command. Melee cavalry ready.
At forward! By your command! Great advance!
The battle is turning.
Well, that was a very bad idea on their part. To end up at the bottom of a hill where I can send my chariots down on them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Not advance at speed!
The enemy general is dead.
At the double! Yours to commander. Missiles, ready. Commander.
Well, that didn't go well for them. Oh well. Alright, given that the Buri are sort of in a separate province, I think I'm just going to subjugate them, so bring them under my heel.
We hunger for battle.
And then I can just bring these forces down from the north to them. So let's keep moving on. Good news is that they'll be fully replenished in a turn. What do they think of us anyways? Let's just take a look. They are at -165. Okay.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
-3 enemy siege holdout time? That's pretty nice. Because they only last for like 4 turns anyways.
That path is blocked.
Come on.
We take this settlement for Rome!
They have 2 garrison army, really? Well, I'm just gonna auto-resolve this one then. That's sad.
At your command. Commander. Advance. Ready for orders.
And head on Nisos there. Come on. And again, only 4 garrison. Wow, the Gothi really don't have much of anything. I mean, I was thinking Blitzkrieg, but dang, this is bad for them.
At your command.
A lead mine, which somehow provides +1 sanitation. Something seems wrong about that. Just a feeling. Alright, we'll set that guy up to do the thing for banditry. And then, well, I don't know what else we want to focus on here. I could do food, or, well, let's see, growth, public orders, sanitation. You know what, let's put in an entertainment. Well, no, I don't really need that. You know what, let's do a military building, I think. Alright, so we're about at the 2-hour mark. We have done a decent amount of damage to the barbarians. We've taken the area that we needed to take for that one province for our objective. We are now moving against the Gothi. The Marcomanni are now our client state, along with the Buri. So things seem to be going pretty well. To take Thracia, we only have 2 more little settlements to take. We'll upgrade our forces here, and then we'll end the turn. But yeah, overall I'm quite impressed with the performance of our forces here. Everything seems to be going pretty well, which almost makes you wonder what's going to happen next. Because if my Skaven campaign is any indicator, things can go to hell pretty quick.
Ready for orders.
Alright, what did I want to have this guy do? Let's look at his army composition. He has some siege equipment and lots of cavalry. So, we want something for cavalry. I think the best bet would probably be the sufficient recruiter. I think it's just a guess, really. Okay, let's end the turn, so we'll be all ready for the next stream. Next, let's see. So today's Thursday, going into Friday. So Sunday's stream is going to be the Skaven. We'll be checking to see if we can stand up to the Dwarf Menace. Oh yeah, well, Skaven with Warhammer 2, anyways. Then we'll do next Tuesday and Thursday will be Rome again. Let's see. Oh, Sunday night is New Year's. So it's actually going to be Saturday night probably is when I'll be doing the stream. Sure, why not? So yeah, next Saturday, or yeah, Saturday is going to be the stream for Warhammer 2, where we'll be doing the Skaven. And that might be the last stream for Warhammer, depending on how things go. Since I've broken the chaos mechanic and all that. Outside of that, well, we'll see what happens with the rest of this stream. If you've liked it, be sure to give it a like below, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. with exceptions for holidays and that sort of thing. So, and we'll see you later.